Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevy.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to High School Game Day here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Go to Mexico High School and welcome in Bulldogs head boys basketball coach Darren Pappas. Coach Pappas, thanks for your time today.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having us on.
You bet. And Coach, not your first time here on the network, but you guys have had a tremendous season. Talk a little bit about the season up to this point for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we come in with a record currently at 22-6, District 8, Class 4 District 8 champions over a really good Hallsville team. We got off to a slow start. We had some really tough games at the beginning of our season. And then around Christmas time, we went on a run, played Principia, number 1 in Class 3 at the Rolla tournament, had a really good showing in them in that semifinal game, got third place in that tournament. And then we've been on a run since then. Just playing really good basketball. These guys are getting it after defensively, moving the basketball on the offensive end, and just, playing good team-oriented basketball.
Coming off of a great year last year, but what did you have to kind of replace due to graduation? And what was replaced? That's just the first time.
Yeah, sorry about that. You want to start over on that part?
No, I was just going coming into this season. What did you have to replace due to graduation?
Oh, yeah, we had to replace All-State point guard DJ Long, who's playing at Kansas City, Kansas Community College. Danye Nunley was a post player that played for us, Grant Broker, Aiden Kniffel also. We had 4 seniors that we had to definitely replace. And we brought back a lot of key pieces. These guys behind me, all played varsity basketball. 3 of them were starters on last year's team. So we bring back an experienced team. Our bench depth had to step up this season a lot and grow up pretty quickly. And they've done a really good job of stepping into those roles.
You're going back, and you mentioned that Principia game. And in fact, just had Coach Blossom and his team on right in front of you here as they prepare for their Final Four trip. But was that maybe a turning point where you felt like, hey, this team could really go out and make a run?
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Blossom does a great job, and Principia is a load, and so with us being able to compete with them and having such a close ball game, we knew what these guys were capable of. They can play with some of the best teams in the state when they put their mind to it and execute the game plan that us coaches have laid out for them. And they've done a great job after that game in the districts and obviously making this run.
Now you've got Orchard Farm tonight. They come in at 22-6, I believe. What do you know about Orchard Farm?
They like to spread the floor. They like to make it tough on the defense. They shoot it at a pretty good rate from the 3. They get out and run in transition. They're really good offensive rebounders. We know we got our work cut out for us tonight, but we're excited for the opportunity to get a play together again on a big stage, obviously in the sectional level there of the state tournament. So we're just excited and ready to go on the road and execute our game plan.
Outstanding. Well, you've got 5 players there behind you. You can start wherever you'd like, and I'll visit with them one at a time.
Okay, do you want to start? All right. This is Caden Benny over here. He's a junior shooting guard. We got PJ Perkins, senior forward, Holden Auber, senior center, Jaden Elders, senior shooting guard, and Charlie Fisher is our junior point guard. So we'll start with Caden.
Caden, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Tell us a little bit about your roles and responsibility on this team.
My role is mainly come out here, shoot the ball, and play defense.
Has your role changed? Coach talked about the 4 seniors that left, that graduated last year. Did that create a change in your role from last year to this year? Maybe it's minutes played, maybe a position?
Position-wise, I feel like I'm pretty much the same. I handle the ball a little bit more. But as far as minutes go, I've definitely gotten a lot more this year.
Are you looking forward to tonight's game?
I am.
Yeah. What, as you look back on this season, what were some of the highlights for you? Maybe it's a game you won. Maybe it was a game you played particularly well. What are some things you're going to take away from this year?
Personally, I don't like to look at my own accolades, but I mean, as a team, going up there to Raleigh, taking third place, and Catalan Principia was good. It's always good in the Montgomery tournament, battling Montgomery.
Outstanding. All right. Well, Caden, thank you so much. And would you mind introducing the gentleman next to you?
This is PJ Perkins, our senior forward.
PJ, how are you today?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Tell us a little bit about what your roles and responsibilities are.
I feel like on the court, I'm like a second coach, so really a big leader and the energy guy, and I rebound and play defense.
Has that kind of been your role growing up, being that leader on the floor, or is that something new you've taken on?
No, it's always been my role.
Tell us a little bit about the games that are going to stand out in your memory, and obviously tonight, getting a W tonight would be one, but earlier this season, what are some games that really, you remember well?
Really, I think my favorite game was the Hallsville game because everybody contributed and we played really good from the start to the finish.
Now, PJ, if you could get in a time machine and you could go back to PJ as an 8th grader and give yourself some advice based on what you know right now being a senior, what would you go back and tell yourself? Would it be get in the weight room, maybe the classroom, maybe take it easier on yourself? What is some advice that you would go back and give yourself as an 8th grader?
As an 8th grader, I would tell myself to be more coachable because at the time I thought I knew everything, and coming into high school, it really wasn't that.
All right, very good. Well, PJ, hey, congratulations on district championship, and thanks for being part of the show.
Thank you.
Coach, did he give himself some accurate advice there?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Very good. And who do we have next?
Senior center, Holden Auburn.
Holden, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I am good. I'm good. Holden, tell us a little bit about what your roles and responsibilities are.
I say my role is to play good defense, get rebounds. So.
Do you enjoy the physicality of it?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, what's been maybe your biggest challenge this year as far as physically? Do you run into a lot of teams that have guys that are maybe physically taller than you, or what are some of those challenges?
Yeah, Principia, Hickman, Montgomery, they had a lot of bigger kids than I was, so absolutely run into it often.
Yeah. What are you doing today to kind of get prepared for tonight's game? What are you doing physically, mentally? Are you drinking lots of water? Are you looking at game film? What are you doing to get ready?
Drinking a lot of water, make sure I don't cramp up or anything, watching film, looking through what I got to do to guard the guy I'm guarding, just stuff like that.
As you look back, being a senior, look back over your career, are there games, in the past that you'd like to go and play again? Maybe it's a game where you played really, really well, and it may be a game that got away from you that you really felt like you should win. But are there games that you'd like to go back and play again?
There's probably like 2 games I wish like that, and they were both this year. I wish we could go back and play Hickman. I really think we could have played a better game and definitely beat them. And Montgomery, I wish we could go back and play them again.
All right, very good. Now, being a senior, do you have any plans for next year?
My plan is to go work on my family farm here.
All right. What kind of farm? You got a dairy farm?
Row crop and cattle.
Okay. Very good. Hey, thanks so much for being part of the show today, and congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Who do we have next?
Jaden Eldridge, senior shooting guard.
Jaden, how are you?
Very good. How are you?
I'm good. What are your roles and responsibilities?
To get out and run, shoot the ball, play defense, and rebound.
What are some games this year that really stood out to you, or you really enjoyed, had a great time, or you'd like to go back and play again?
The Hallsville game. That was a really fun one.
Yeah. Hey, this is not a first, Coach. This happened yesterday with Montgomery County.
Yeah.
And theirs was wind where the electricity kept going off.
Wow.
Jaden, tell us a little bit about what you do to kind of get prepared.
I watch film. I listen to music throughout the day and drink a little bit of water.
Do you know, looking at Orchard Farm, you know, in your mind being a senior, what are a couple of things that team-wise you guys are going to have to do to be able to win this game?
We're going to have to stop them in transition, and we're going to have to out-rebound them.
Very good. Very good. Well, Jaden, hey, congratulations. Thanks for being part of the show today.
Thank you.
And our last victim over here.
Junior point guard, Charlie Fisher.
Charlie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Tell us a little bit about what your roles is.
I'm the point guard, so I kind of control the offense, and then got to play defense and shoot the ball.
Yeah. Has your role changed since maybe you were a freshman? Obviously, you get more minutes, but has your role changed, or have you always been kind of the point guard?
Yeah, I've mostly always been a point guard. Last year, I ran off the ball a lot because we had DJ Long, all-state point guard. So this year, I've taken a bigger step in the offense, and now I'm the one, playing his role from last year and controlling the offense.
Very good. So what are games this year that really stand out to you you'd like to go play again?
Like these guys said, the Montgomery game, we feel like we could have played a lot better and could have given more effort and probably could have won that game.
What are you doing today, the rest of the day, to kind of get prepared? You're drinking water, you said. What else you doing?
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water and watching a lot of film.
Oh, very good. Well, hey, thanks so much, Charlie, for being part of the show today, and best of luck to you guys as you go forward. Coach, you got Orchard Farm. If at midnight or whenever tonight, when the scores start rolling into me, and you guys have won, what are one or two stats that you're going to point at and say, hey, this is why we won? Maybe it's turnovers, rebounds. What are you going to have to control tonight?
I think we got to be able to capitalize off turnovers, and obviously we got to, hopefully get a lot of assists, and we're sharing the basketball. We've done a really good job of that here recently and throughout the course of the season, so we got to continue that and control the boards. We want to be on the plus side on the boards, on the rebounding margins. So if we can get those three things, I really like our chances, and I know these guys are going to go out and give everything.
And what's the travel plans today? What time you leaving, and how long's the ride?
Yeah, so it's about an hour and a half away from here. So we'll leave at around 3:30. We like to get there early. We have a little routine. Get there early, kind of get acclimated to the environment, just, hang out, get dressed. And then when 6 o'clock rolls around, we'll get on the floor and start stretching out for about 30 minutes. Then we'll come in, listen to some music, go out, take some shots, and then we'll come in and it'll be our pregame, and we're ready to go. I'll have my pregame talk with them, and then we're right into our pregame routine and get after it.
You bet. Well, Coach, I have one more question, and this is a group question. You can just raise your hand if it is true, but I'm a mandated reporter for the Missouri State Highway Patrol, and my question is, do you always wear your seatbelt? Raise your hand if you do. All right. Gentlemen, thank you. Hey, best of luck tonight. Hey, go out and get a win, and we'll do this again.
All right. I appreciate it, guy.
All right. You're watching the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com here on High School Game Day on the Missouri Sports Network. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol remind us, take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Back after these messages.
Hi. I'll have the avocado toast minus the avocado.
So, toast.
Yeah. Everything is so expensive these days. Hey, Chevy gets it. That's why they're keeping prices down to earth, like on the most affordable EV in America. A super strong and capable Chevy truck. And a high-tech Chevy SUV. Why is Chevy making affordable vehicles connected by OnStar? It's so together we can do more.
We believe banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support. For life. Great Southern Bank. Understanding what really matters.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!